Welcome back to Alma, Missouri, everybody. Episode 16. Just finishing up the rye harvest here. We'll see what our grand total is here once we get this done. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and sell that wool that has been produced. We did sell the sheep on the previous episode, so we're kind of moving on from them. They helped us so much get a good chunk of change here. But we kind of want to be able to check some other things out on this map. I want to get some horses yet. We are running down kind of to the last few episodes of this series because we're going to switch over to 25 soon enough. All the attention will be over there. Like I said, we're going to start on the Chinese map, and we'll do a playthrough on there. Probably just take it real nice and slow and just enjoy everything that there is and not get too crazy. We got this grain cart on the previous episode. It's been kind of nice to be able to dump into that auger without having to swing it out all the time under the truck and trailer we had. So it works pretty good. We did talk about buying field 6 here also. I think we're going to do that. That's sorghum, and we can use that to feed our horses once we get them, but we'll just wait for the grain. We're going to have to start eyeing up a horse trailer too. Oh, sure, now that's on sale. So there's two. I guess we can only do 2 horses at a time with these trailers. What hooks up to this one? Oh, the truck. We could buy a pickup truck. We don't even have one. We probably will do that. And I don't know if we'll just raise the 2 horses or maybe just breed them. Like I said, we don't have a whole lot of time. So we might not even be able to get very far in that regard. Let's send that grain up too so we don't have to come back for it. We'll go right here. There we go. We don't have to put lime in this field yet, so that is working with us. We just kind of decided that we're going to do canola, and that won't plant for a little bit. Oh, he's taking a shortcut. Actually, I should have went around the back way too, because this is really tight right here. Although I've been backing him up farther, so it ain't so bad. That's actually pretty good. We're going to need this on the header trailer because we will have to go to that other field for the sorghum harvest, which is totally fine. That's what it's for. We'll probably also use the grain trailer on the truck, and then we'll actually run that sorghum harvest kind of like how we're supposed to. Alright. Guess we'll just leave this right here. I will say though, having to put this over this points, it seems like it's like you gotta get in the right spot, and then I did half the wagon at one point, and then I have to move some more to get the rest of it. It's kind of weird. It's like it's gotta be in the exact spot there, but at least it does it automatically. Now we'll see if it stops and I'll have to move again or not. Alright, that worked out quite well. So our total is 116,000. That was a really good harvest. It's supposed to deliver in January it'll be on the train. We've been having trouble with that train. I do want to try it one more time. And I think we're going to try that with the peas. We'll see. Ooh, we get 203,000. That's actually next month. So we're going to be doing it in this episode. Where is a good spot to park our bin? Could probably start. Well, just continue this line here, I guess. We'll tarp it up so it don't get wet. And then we'll take care, like I said, we'll take care of these wool pallets because why wait a whole year? The price is still somewhat decent as we look at the chart here. We're at 3,000, and it's not that much lower. So we might as well take that, and then we won't have to worry about it. Should we try to squeeze through this way so we don't have to back up? It's very tight. It's not the proper way, but I wish this sell point was a little bit better. There we go. Another 37,153 and an environmental score. Oh, did we get hung up? No. Shut the doors here, that would help. There we go. Alright, let's head on back to the farm. Alright, we'll park the trailers together here. I don't know how often we're actually going to use this anymore now that we're kind of done with wool. But it's here if we need it. Okay, we might as well get the grain trailer hooked up because we're going to need that for the peas after we take a nap here. Like I said, we'll try the train once more. It might not like this trailer, but I don't want to deliver it any other way. We'll just get it ready. Alright. Let's go to July. Okay, so the extra selling that we were getting for the livestock was actually our sheep. They were reproducing, but we had the max limit on that pen. So we were getting actually some change for that. Now we're not getting anything. Look at this though, the cows have matured. So they're going to start eating a lot more. We'll wait for them to reproduce. Or did these already reproduce here? No, we still have 12. Like, the whole idea is to make some money off of selling them, so we'll keep a close eye on them. The ducks, I was considering maybe we'll sell the ducks too, and then we could, like I said, concentrate on other things, although as long as we keep them topped up, we should be alright, but I'm starting to wonder, our harvest is not going to get done until, that was the wheat that we planted. Well, September, I guess we probably will make it pretty easy. Next month, the sorghum will have to be picked, so we want to make sure we buy that field here. Could probably almost do it now. Let's go down there real quick and see what things look like. I don't know if they weeded it or not. Sorghum growing. I don't see anything about weeds. Maybe they did do it. Expected yield. That's a big field. It's going to take us some time to do that, that's for sure. I might park like the grain truck or something on the side road. That'd be really realistic, and then we can use the conveyor unit to run back and forth from the field to the truck. I just can't wait until we get the new workers on 25, because then I can set them off, not worry about it, and then we'll just, the other, you know, we could handle the delivery of the product. I suppose this is getting real close to being done. It is done again. I think I might do this off camera. We kind of been doing it every episode. It's kind of getting repetitive. But we're going to end up missing a day then, I think. Because we are going to go to August yet. But the peas are ready to be sold. July. Again, we're supposed to go on the train. We'll give it a shot. That's 80,000 in stock there. We could probably almost start buying that other trailer that we wanted. Peas. There we go. So we could hook it on this and make a double. We'll see how much is left after we get it full. 51,000, and there's 28 left. Yeah, so we'll just deliver these. We'll just come back and grab it. Yeah, last time we were trying our luck on the train, it was winter, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Maybe a blanket of snow was screwing up the trigger point to drop it. I wasn't real sure. But I guess we'll find out here. So it is that bay there. The other thing I was wondering is if we had to rent the train first, but I don't think so. We should be able to drop it. Let's see. Tip side. Let's do front. See if we get lucky here. There's the train. Yeah, see, I'm not getting any kind of a drop trigger. We actually went past here a little bit. We switched the front back, except I get nothing. So none of these three are working. As weird as we unhook, attach, then you get it for a split second, and then it goes away. So I don't know if it's not this, if it's this trailer it doesn't like, or the whole trigger there is messed up. So we have to find the next best thing here. So it'll be 3490. Oh man, we got to take a little bit of a hit on that then, don't we? And that's the grain sell point. That's a shame. It'd be nice to use the train, experience that a little bit. But if this is what we got to deal with, that's the way it is. Let's go back to the front. See, that one works right away. It's got to be something with the point. Yeah, we'll get the trailer, I think, next time. We're definitely going to need it when we do the rye, because we got 116,000. It's going to be a lot of stuff to sell. Alright, excellent. Let's head back, get the last of it, and then we'll advance to August. Alright, and the last of it. I think we'll try to sneak in the back way this time. I think this is the best way to do this. But actually there's a curb here. You kind of jump on the curb when you do this. So it's probably not the most ideal. Alright, the last of it here for sale. We'll get our grand total. See how well this did us. Alright, our total was 146,000. Very nice. I don't know what this miscellaneous was. Maybe we should actually buy that trailer right now while we're down here, and then we can hook it up. Otherwise we gotta make a special trip. But we're gonna be loading that sorghum. We're probably actually gonna do that in this episode. We're gonna start harvesting that. So let's take a look at the sales. Find that trailer. Combinations. Yeah, so this guy here. Definitely not breaking the bank either. It's the tarp was... What was the color scheme that we had? Kinda want to match. I think we just changed to a tan tarp. It looks like we have the chrome rims there. So that should do it right there. 70,000. Alright. So we should be able to just hook right up to it. And then we'll back it in here. I've never done this before with a dual in this game, so should be straightforward though. I'm kind of wondering if this semi is going to have enough power. Might have to upgrade it. There was some room, I think, to upgrade the engine. Okay. There we go. Look at that. A little dual action. We'll be ready for the sorghum. So we're going to need all the space we can get. So I think instead of going back to the farm, we might as well just get this ready to load at the sorghum field. I think that side road is probably a good spot. And then we'll have to bring over the grain cart and the harvester in the morning. This ain't a bad spot here either, but I like the idea of getting off the main road because that's what you would typically do in real life. You'd want to be on the side road where there's not much traffic. As long as there's not a crazy bump on the grass, which it looks pretty seamless there. I think I'm going to get turned around here too. I wish there was a bit of a turnaround, but there ain't. We're going to have to go in the grass here, I think. Make it look realistic, right? Maybe something like that. I'll just go ahead and open these as well. Alright. We are ready for that harvest. Let's go ahead and purchase that land. So it'll cost us 297,000, but we have 700 some, so we are definitely good there. It is ours. Expected yield 64%. I think I'll wait to do the precision sampling until we get this picked. Other than that, I think we are ready to advance. Like I said, our canola will be ready to plant next month as well, but I think we'll do the sorghum harvest first, and we'll do that on the next episode. Okay, we are in August. Let's take a look at what's going on. Yep, it is ready to harvest. So we're going to need our grain cart. And then we're going to need to get the harvester over there as well. And we will have to get those horses bought. Probably on the next episode is what we'll do. Get them going. Kind of excited to see how quickly they'll advance. How's our livestock doing, by the way? Looks like they're hanging in there. The good news is we will have that wheat for our ducks, so they're not going to starve. I was a little bit worried about that. But they are plenty good. Should be using our beacons and lights here too. Flashers. So I don't know how far around we're going to go before we have to empty. Depends on how good the harvest is. Sorghum does take a little longer to fill up. So I think what we'll do is park this to the side here. I'll probably actually start on this corner, I think. And go around towards the truck, I think. To find a good spot to park this header trailer. Let's see, I think what we'll do is park it on the side of the road without going in the ditch. Something like that. And then we can... Should work pretty good, actually. It's actually kind of nice that there isn't any traffic on this road, but I like to act as there is. Okay, without hitting the sign. Perfect. Okay, let's get started here on our sorghum for our horses. We probably wouldn't need it all. Depends on how quickly they're gonna reproduce on us. But like I said, we're kind of running down there on the episodes. The truck being that close too, we might be able to just dump this first load into the truck. And then as we get towards the center, I'll come around with the grain cart and relieve the driver that way, and we can keep him moving. The field is done. That went pretty well. I figured just leave the worker on and then I could just relieve him. It got to the point where it's like you could make it down one time, but he wouldn't be able to make it down one and back without having to be, well, the auger being on the wrong side to unload, so it only made sense. Trying to think of what we're going to put on this field next. I was almost thinking of corn. Ooh, I overshot. No. There we go. A little bit of a boost. I suppose we could take this back to our wheat field. We'll have to tackle that on the next episode, I think. I think what I'm going to do is do the grass field off camera. We just did it so many times, I'm sure everybody's getting sick of that. So I'll do it off camera. It's a crime if we don't do it. Because that is a lot of... Oh no, there goes the auger. That is a lot of money there that you're wasting if you're not doing it. And I'd like to get one more in before the end of the year, but I don't know if that's going to happen. August, September, October. We might. We might be able to do a third one yet. Actually, on second thought, since it's right there, I'll just park it by this field again, and then we can take it over and harvest it as long as we got the room. Alright. And we got a ton of grain here. 87,000 liters with our dual action trailer. So we're going to have fun using the auger on this. Yeah, it's definitely a heavy load. Let's see if I can get that grain cart to go into the fill station for the horses. I don't know how tight that's going to be. Otherwise we would have to use our trailer, I suppose. Or would this truck work better? Let's go see where it's at. Because there's no sense of unloading and then having to, you know, do it again just to fill them up. Although without having a horse in the pen, we can't tell how much we need to put in there either. Alright, let's go peek over there. Okay, the horse pen. So if we were going to drive in, is it here? This must be it. Looks like it. Yeah, that's, yeah, I think we're going to use the other trailer because that's kind of ridiculous to bring a semi in here. That's not very realistic anyway. I suppose it's possible. We'll just dump it in the silo. So we're not, having an issue. Okay, the fun part. Getting this chute under the truck without having issues. Pretty close. Well, maybe not. Will it let me? Front. We're on the front. That's not gonna quite let me. I should put like a mark on the ground so we kind of gotta know where we're coming in at when we do it. That should be alright there, shouldn't it? Oh yeah, look at that. No spare capacity for sorghum. I'm guessing our auger moved off our silo. It filled up the auger. It's in the auger. I gotta remember that. Yeah, because we kind of shifted here. Alright, so I think the best way to make this work, I hope we're lined up here, is to leave it out and then we'll just drive forward and back. There's a reason I didn't want to do it like this anymore with the truck. It's a little ways off. Looks like that will deliver in January. We'll have to see how much the horses are going to use. Like I said, we're probably only going to have a couple horses. Maybe we'll do a couple trips and do 4, I don't know. I have to see how much that pen holds and all that good stuff. Yeah, so now if we just drive straight and then drive it back, I think that's the best way to do this. Instead of trying to swing that thing out and make it work. There we go. Perfect. That's the way to do it. All right. Excellent. I'll just swing this out of the way then. Kind of like it out of the way. And chain it up. I'm still gonna hit the tire there. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'll just drive that grain cart over. The conveyor grain cart. And I'll leave it out, and then I'll be able to remember that we're going to use the other wagon, fulfill that wagon. And then we'll buy some horses and take care of them. And then we'll have to get started on those other fields. I will do the alfalfa field off camera and take care of that. Probably when we come back, I'll be like getting the last auto stack for them stacked up. And then we'll go from there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next episode.